Now, behavior repeated become habits, and this is the crux of the matter. Ultimately, that's what we're building here, is we need to build in new unconscious habits to take you where it is that you want to go. That's the third line of code in rewiring your operating system. Now, a habit, behavior repeated, becomes a neurosignature in your brain. Okay, we come in with no habits. We develop habits. But because we can develop habits, we can also develop new habits. The more you repeat a behavior, it becomes a neurosignature, what's called a brain groove. Okay? And our habits start out like cobwebs, but then they become thick as cables. And the hard reality to habits, which sucks, by the way, is that good habits are hard to create. Getting into an unconscious habit where you have to work out, where you have to follow up with patience, that's hard to create and it's easy to lose. 1 week or 2 week vacation and your workout habit is out the door. Or on the other side, bad habits, those are easy to create. You know, there's a special little cocktail that your friend has served you the week or two you're on vacation, you go home. It's going to be hard to break that habit. And bad habits are hard to change. It's like this, no matter what you're going to go about trying to change your habit, it'll be as difficult as trying to break substance abuse. Because substance abuse is a deeply ingrained habit. And so is any other habit that you have in your life. Just, I'm warning you that it will be difficult. It's like this. If you jump into a river that's running in one direction, you can just jump in and you'll be taken down the river with no effort whatsoever. That's like your existing habit patterns. No effort to go down the river. Now, if you decide that you're going to change those habits, and now you have to swim against the current of your habit, you could be working like hell, maybe making inches of progress, working like hell, because you're swimming against your habit pattern. Just, I want you to understand that this is going to be the difficulty you'll face when you turn on your existing habit patterns. And it'll take about 300 repetitions of a new habit to build a new neurosignature and not doing the previous habit that is taking you down the river. And unfortunately, willpower will not work. Willpower will fail 100% of the time over time. The reason why we have the biggest diet industry, $1 trillion industry in the history of humanity, yet we've never been more fat in the history of humanity, is because they all rely on willpower, and willpower will not work. So then you ask, well, what does work? The only thing that's going to work is what I call why power. Why power is this. If I took a 300-foot steel beam and I laid it across the conference floor here, and I said, if you just walk on top of the beam from one side to the other, at the other end, I'll give you $20. How many people would do it? Easy $20. How many people would do it? Okay. Now, what if I took that 300-foot steel beam and I put it atop 2 100-story buildings? And I said, hey, if you just walk from one end to the other end, I'll give you $20. How many people would do it now? But what if you're on one end and the other end is your child and the building is on fire? And if you don't go across that steel beam to rescue them, they will perish and die right before your eyes. How many people will go across that steel beam now? I did have one person in the front row say, which child? Which I thought was awfully mean. Now, I want you to recognize something. The first time I gave you that choice, you said, oh, hell no, no way, it's too risky, too dangerous. The second time I offered you the option, your hand shot up. And guess what? I didn't even offer you $20. What changed? The reason why to do it is all that changed. You see, when your reason why is white hot enough, it is deep down burning enough, you will overcome any obstacle, any adversity, any trapdoor in your way, you will overcome if your reason why to do it is strong enough. That's what has to happen to have you go through this gauntlet of solicitations on the weakest part of your nature.
Be the exception.